Welcome back, guys. My name is Chris. He is Tubb Farmer. This is episode 3 of Tuscan Lands. If you haven't got your Pringles or your popcorn or your soda, now's the time to do so because this shit's going to get good. Tubbs, how are we doing? And he's after falling asleep. Tubbs, are you with us?
Yes, sorry about that. Jennifer and I were. She was asking me some questions. I'm here.
I had asked you how were you. I was ready for this. Good, and it never came. I thought you fell asleep.
Sorry.
It's okay, guys. He didn't fall asleep. He's still with us.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was answering questions.
So tell us once more. How was your lazy Saturday?
Good.
Oh, I was waiting for that falling asleep part again. Oh. Okay, guys. Like we said, this is episode 3 of Tuscan Lands. Thank you once again for joining us. Hope you stay with us for the next 2 hours or so of, I don't know what we call our farming, but we'll get to do something, I suppose. So, as you can see, right in front of me is a big goddamn sugar beet harvester. Yes, I am doing a sugar beet contract. I don't know what came into me.
Nope, don't either. I'm doing a fertilizing contract.
I think it was just leprechauns whispering in my ear. And I haven't used this in such a long time I can't even drive it. Oh my god.
Nah, I picked up a fertilizing contract. Make a little extra. Let's see. I don't even know where I'm at on this thing. Oh, 54%. Yeah, not bad.
I guess I better check the field. Field 20. Right across by my yard. That's okay. Not too far to go.
I'm gonna do a little.
What are you planning on doing on this episode? Any changes going on in your farm or in your head or anything like that?
Nope. Just gonna, while you're doing that and waiting for stuff to grow, I'm gonna do some contracts. Put a little extra money in the bank.
Well, I'm still fighting with that voice in the back of my head saying, move my farm. And he's still sitting on my left shoulder going, move it. I like to move it. We like to move it. Oh, god damn, is the karaoke starting already?
Yeah.
That's not good. If I could concentrate on where I'm going, I'd probably get to my yard faster. Yes, okay, we're going this way.
Thinking, what am I gonna do next?
Hey Becky, welcome. She's driving back home from the cinema and she still catches my stream.
Oh wow. Hey Becky.
Oh. Hey Tubbs, we were talking the other night about how can we make our channel better? Mm-hmm. Man, our channel is even on the go now.
Oh yeah.
We are moving and a grooving.
So cinema, is that like the movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot you're in the States, so you're what you call movies, you call cinema. Becky said, "Hi, Danny."
Yeah, because cinema is like a place. where they have movies, but like here in Texas, they say, "Oh, I'm gonna go catch a movie," either at a theater or something like that.
Over here we either say the cinema or we say the flicks.
The flicks? Oh, that's cool.
The flicks.
That's an old term here.
Yeah.
Flicks. Because it was what do they call it? There were flicker movies back in the 30s.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were flickering.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to do some sugar beet.
I'm just trying to get some fertilization done, and I'm gonna have to get some more fertilizer soon.
Like I said, I don't know what came over me.
Yep,
Something
I don't
did.
either. I think while I'm
don't
on
know,
this,
but I know I hate sugar beets.
let's see, where am I at?
Mate, my harvester is unfolded.
Yeah, I better go over there. Because I think, yep, they're right there.
Sure, we have the first save.
Saving.
Becky goes, hit the flicks. I never heard that myself. God, I'm old. You young'uns don't know what's these days.
Mm. Oh. Double it. Alright. May buy that extra tank to put up front, because this 2200 didn't last very long in the fertilizer tank.
What's it now? It's only 20 days, is it 20 days since for the platinum download? Or is it 15?
Yeah.
The 20th. Isn't it 20th?
Yeah, 20th. 22nd.
Yeah, so.
For us, 22nd of October.
Yeah.
Have you done the pre-buy?
I haven't done it yet.
I hadn't either. I need to.
I'm still trying to look at the fact sheet Fridays and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. You're supposed to, if you do the pre-order, you get two or three extra vehicles or something.
Yeah, you get one. You get a front wheel loader and a harvester.
Okay.
The thing is, like, wait, you're going to get a harvester in the download anyway. I mean, like, so is it why going preload? I think the only reason why you go preload is because it's cheaper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's cheaper by what, €2-3? I think it is.
Not sure. I know, like in the pre-order for 19, you got the John Deere Gator, and I didn't do that, so I never got it.
Yeah, right, no. And the thing is, you can't, right? And now here's the thing, right? You can't buy them separate.
Nope.
Right. So, like, when that John Deere Gator came out, I didn't do the pre-order, so I didn't get it, right? So I went looking for the Gator after to see could you buy it on the shop or on something like that, but you couldn't. So like it's only with the pre-order. So this Dominator and front wheel loader for the Cross will be the same.
I'll probably pre-order just to have it. Probably do it
so like they're the only way you're going to get it if you pre-order it.
Thank you, Elle, for the follow. Appreciate it.
I got a tiger by the tail. That's
Alright, it should be getting close to being done on this contract. This is a big field. Oh yeah. 95%. We're almost done.
right. So you said that you jumped on PGR today.
Mhm.
So what's your verdict on it?
I like it. They made some changes to it, so now you're able to jump on the trains and stop them.
Yay.
They changed up the order in which, the farms in the new farmer, which farms you get and stuff like that. You remember how short the entrances to the cow barns and stuff were?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they made them taller, so now you can get, regular size tractors and trailers in there to do your straw and TMR and stuff. So I'm pretty pleased with it. For the most part, the map is pretty much the same, but alright, that contract's
Yeah, the layout. Yeah.
Yep, the fields
Like
are
I jumped on it there when I got my internet and all back, and I just had a quick flicker through it. I didn't go into any barns or anything like that, like so. I just done the map tours around the fields and stuff. I was like, yeah, that hasn't really changed a whole lot.
No. Alright, so we'll pick up this one. Where's 14? Oh, 14 straight across from me. Good deal.
I just noticed that this harvester has 70 plus hours on it.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, you
hard, man.
Oh, you borrowed it. Yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, I'm not planning on doing 70 hours of sugar beets.
That's what I can say. Alright, so we'll get us a couple contracts out of the way and looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh no, don't leave any behind. They're worth money.
Yeah, I hate that when you're doing like either potatoes or sugar beets and you get, a little line behind you. I'm too anal about that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like even, it gets me bent out of shape, missing like when I'm putting fertilizer down or lime, and I miss a little tiny spot. I had to go back and get it. I can't stand it.
That's just your OCD though kicking in.
Yep, gotta
Maybe
go
I
back
just
and
say
get
the
it.
hell of
Oh yeah, I've seen you do it.
it. If it's a little bit, it can stay there.
Yeah, I've seen you do it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
so
I'm just my skin's crawling because I'm like wanting to go back and get it.
Okay, let my workers do that while I jump into the truck. It's the same truck again. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what this man truck that people were going on about that was taking out the mod house.
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I don't know. Was it the SX, the big long truck SX one that they did the update on? You think
No,
that's
that's just it. I don't know what I don't know what it was because I never saw it. So
yeah? When we get done, I'll go back and look. The only truck I remember that had some kind of, I think it was an update, was that big. We don't use it. Was that big long SX truck, the black one, the big truck?
no, it's not that one. It's one of those man trucks.
Man truck. Okay.
Yeah, apparently it has a arable trailer on the back of it.
Hmm.
So
I
don't
don't
know.
I don't remember seeing it. So of course, the last few downloads haven't been appealing to me. So
No,
I've
I'll
tested
admit. I know I was gone for about 2.5, 3 weeks, and
1 year.
I wasn't impressed with the ones we got in that short space of time.
Nope. Uh, I tested out a lot of the maps and stuff, but because they've added the extra crops, it just creates a glitch for console PS4. So
Now, worker, you're leaving half them behind here. What's going on? That's money lying in that field there.
It happens.
How dare you do that?
I like this cotton field.
When am I bringing this? Oh, out to another pizza place. Look at that freak deal.
Oh yeah.
I can't speak Italian. I don't know.
You sound Italian. Kind of an Irish / Italian.
An Irish version of it.
I just
Where were you going?
I just sprayed a bird that was glitching. Okay. This contract's probably almost done.
Yeah, worker. I'm only going to show you this once how to do this. What? It's giving you OCD too? Okay. I got OCD too.
Alright.
Other children with disease syndrome.
Alright, so that's done. Nope, don't pay enough. Cultivating. Field 18. I don't think, is it close by? Yeah, it's over in this corner. It's not that far away, but it's a big field. Corn. Oats. No, I'm not harvesting oats.
This is going to take a few little things down to the cell place.
Wheat. 5 acres.
Push
17
push the
acres.
lorry.
17 acres, that'll take a little bit. Oh yeah, you took on a big old field.
Yeah, Tubb Farmer's there somewhere.
Yeah, he's over there downtown.
You'll see him every now and again popping up his head.
Yeah, he's busy doing something. Harvesting canola. 12 acres and 25. Canola prices are terrible in canola. 25 up above you.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god. The
Agreed.
workers after leaving half and behind again. Crap.
Canola.
I'll have to do it myself.
Canola.
Becky wants to know how are you doing today, Tubbs?
I'm doing good, Danny. How are you?
No, Becky.
I mean Becky. Sorry. I was looking at the map.
Where is it goddamn getting to the sell point?
Alright, so we're gonna take on the corn contract just because corn isn't doing very good, I don't think. No, 800. Canola.
So, where are we going?
It's 1,000, 1,100.
I
Not
guess
doing
we're
good.
going here.
We're taking on the corn. Take on the corn. Boom. We got a corn contract. Let's do this.
Are you on my corn header?
No, I have one.
It's only 3 meters, but it'll do the grand.
No, I
Good job.
bought the huge combine. I've got the big corn header. The only thing I gotta buy is my dually. Oh no, I got it already. Never mind. I'm in business. Get out the way, car. 18. That's where I'm heading.
Canned chicken with a car.
Let's see. I think I can cut across here. Yep. Get to 18. And right here. Cut across.
How did he even miss half of this? Dean wants to know when we get the PS4, can he join? He promised to be good. Dean, you say that with some sincerity. I might actually not believe you.
How funny.
Actually, no, you can't, Dean. We could be looking for a horse rider. You can't really do a whole lot of damage with them. Oh. No, he said he would look after the machinery. Well, so he wants to be a mechanic that stays in the workshop. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Do the washing.
We can do that.
Ooh, this is a bigger field than I thought it was. What is it, 17? Yeah, 17 acres.
In fact, Tubbs is always breaking down, so he always needs a mechanic. So
Yeah, every other day. Yep.
gotta tie your by the tail. God.
Left one. Every little bitty. There you go.
Wait a minute. What was the three crops on that map? You were telling me that.
Which
Three
one?
crops.
They're all different.
The ones that was it the countryside?
Countryside was sorghum and rye.
And so was it Gilseyburg? Gilseyburg?
That had some funny name. One was rye, the other two, I can't remember the name of them. They were weird. They were a strange name. I'd never heard of them before. They're not even the same thing off of RDC. There's like, I counted them up. I think there's 5 new crops introduced total to console.
And they all do the glitch.
Yep, every one of them. Sure do. 2 of them. Sorry about that. 2 of them are basically same thing as grass. So they got vibrant, pretty colors. But basically you plant them and then you mow them and then bale them or, loading wagon. They just cut for grass. And then the millet one, it was kind of strange. You cannot harvest it, but you can mow it and then you can get it as straw. So it wasn't even a crop type. So
Oh.
it was interesting.
Becky says they may give him a tutorial. Oh, what? Using a spanner and a wrench and a hammer?
And
By
thank
now, I
you
think you should know how to do that, Becky.
Yep. Here's our tutorial, and thank you for joining us. Make sure to hit the like button.
That's it. Here's the
Yep.
tractor, here's the shed. Get it fixed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But yeah, one of them started with a D, and I can't even remember. It was a weird name, Dressel Gisselhoff or something, and it was like a purple flower type grass, but you had to mow it, and then the millet looked like, it reminded me of like wheat, and so you would mow it down. You couldn't harvest it. I tried to harvest it. You'd have to mow it, and then you could get the straw from it. So it was interesting. And then
So basically, millet then was more of a silage crop, was it?
yeah, yep. And then like RDC. Remember how one of them that we harvested would the combine would leave a swath, and one of them was like alfalfa, and then
Yeah.
one was a straw, and then the other one was just grass or something other like that. But these, you couldn't do that. Now sorghum you could harvest, and it looked like wheat, and on countryside, and then it would leave straw. And then trying to think of that, I think it was rye on the countryside was the second crop, and it would do the same thing. You could harvest it, but it would leave a straw swath. So I put most of that stuff up on the
The community.
community channel. Yep. Because I went and tested all of them just to try to figure it out, But some of them are some of those crops, like the sorghum, looked really good. The rye I didn't think was all that fancy. The two that were grasses that you could mow were really pretty. I mean, they had lots of vibrant colors in them and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Until they get that glitch fixed, it's really sad.
Yeah. It is because it's 3 great maps got to waste because you can't use them.
Oh, Countryside is worthless. I mean, you can't play it unless you want to take on the glitch. Because the problem with the glitch is it messes with the filters. So, like, let me pull it up. So, where's it at? Yeah, under here. So when you go over to your fruit types under filters, your growth, and your soil composition, the growth disappears, and then soil composition combines with growth type, and so it looks funny. And so anytime there's and it seems like if there's a second page, because every time they add a fruit type, it'll say fruit type 1, fruit type 2. Anytime you have to do that, and then you go over to growth or soil composition, that's when they're messed up. So, and then if you get out of that game and you go to one of your save games that doesn't have that different fruit types, it messes with the filters on your current in-game. The glitch carries over to, like, let's say you're playing Ravenport. Then what it does is, or even Pacific, whatever, or even this map. If we jumped on this map, then that would carry on to this map, and you wouldn't have a growth filter, and then everything would be combined and jacked up, and so you wouldn't know what it is. So it's a pretty bad glitch.
No, it is. It is. And sometimes the field info never showed up.
Right.
It's just a right pain in the backside.
Yeah, the neck.
I mean, like, it's something that I can't understand. Like, what, this is now the 3rd map with that glitch. And yet Giants are still letting go through.
It's more than 3. It's RDC, Gieselberg, Countryside, and then that there's another map. So there's four maps with, or 5 maps. There's 5 maps with extra fruit types, and they all have the glitch. It's either 4 or 5. I can't remember now, but anyway.
So the glitch then is to do with the new crop types.
Yes. That's
what it is.
The only common denominator is when there's an added fruit type that's not in game, which meaning if it isn't wheat, barley, oat, cotton, sugar cane, corn, potatoes, or sugar beets, those are your in game that Giants come out with. If it's anything outside of what the in game is, you're going to catch the glitch. That's what I've seen. That's my experience.
Yeah.
So.
But like, you think now, like, Giants would have been on that like a shot, That's.
And I think you said this before. I don't want to speak for them, but it would leave you with the impression that Giants is not too terribly concerned about console players. So, and I know you've said that many a time. So, but that's definitely the impression that I get. Because, and nothing against the modder, because I love Welker Farms, but how did that get through the first time with so many glitches? And then we get the update, and I'll be damned if you could afford one of the fields now in it. You know?
The fields went up in price.
Yeah.
But like, okay, a few of the small things on Welkers was changed, such as floating cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah. The
The
sale of
new
cotton.
layout,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, the new layout on New Farmer. Yeah, it's a good layout. But the thing that really annoys me is when you go on to Farm Manager or start from scratch, you cannot terraform the main yard on Welker Farms. You can't
No.
even place a shed
No.
down on it.
No. No.
And, like, what's the point in having that yard if you can't put nothing on it?
No. Yeah. No, I agree. All right. Give me about a second or two and I'll be back.
1, 2. Hey guys, for everyone joining us, welcome. You've got myself, Chris, and you've got Tubb Farmer on episode 3 of Tuscan Lands. As usual, we do have a conversation about joints and mods in general and issues like that. So if you're on and you play Farm Sim and you've come across any other glitches or anything, like, please pop in the chats, let us know. We would love to hear from you. We would love to discuss it, have a chat. So in the meantime, we are not professional YouTubers, so you will hear a lot of silences, hymns and homes and stuff like that, talking to ourselves. It's not because we're going crazy, it's just that's how we play. So if you like this kind of let's play it where you get two guys just being themselves, playing the game for what the game is, please like that like buttons, smash the subscribe buttons. Mine is Chris Larkin, his is Tubb Farmer. Also hit that notification bell, it will let you know when we're on. And if you're feeling really generous, please like our videos. So if you've just joined us, you've joined me. I am on a sugar beet contract on field 20, just right beside field 26, which is my field. I'm waiting for my first harvest, which is sunflowers. I've been waiting since episode 1. It hasn't fully matured yet, so I probably will be waiting for another episode or 2. So in the meantime, I will be doing contracts. Like I said, this is a sugar beet one. There is a few contracts coming up with good prices, such as 11,000 upwards. I will look at them when this one is over. So guys, because we broadcast every night, okay, we don't jumpstart, we don't time lapse, and we don't upload pre-recorded videos. So what you see is what you get. So you'll see all the tears, crying, laughters, and God forbid profanity if it happened. We hope it doesn't. But what you see is what you get because it's live. We do try and broadcast at least every night. For the last 3 weeks, unfortunately, I couldn't. Internet issues, but I'm back, so we're going to try and broadcast at least an hour and a half to 2 hours every night, like we used to when we started off first. So we hope you stay with us. Also, if you're only new to the game and you want advice, we will try and help out as much as we can. But if you're on PlayStation console, we do have a community. It's called Superior FS Farming. We have 30 like-minded people over there who are always on. They love the game for what it is also. So go up and check them out.
I'm back.
Didn't know you were gone.
I know.
Hey Dylan, welcome brother, welcome back to the channel. How are you today, buddy? Get off track. Well, like I said, on this channel, when things go right, oh awesome, awesome. When things go wrong, leading leprechauns.
Oh, come on. Missed it by like... Okay, there we go. Caught it by the edge and it was being glitchy. Ooh, I'm gonna do a lot of hauling on this place.
Yeah, so like I was saying, when your daughter, that the way we play is we broadcast. We don't jumpstart, time lapse, or pre-recorded videos. So
We don't?
if this is the kind of let's play that people want, yep, fantastic. We'd love to have you. Hop into the chat, hit those like buttons, subscribe buttons. But if this ain't the kind of let's play for you, where you see someone doing a contract to the fullest, which will take about 2 hours, about an hour and a half at least to do the contract.
Yeah.
If this isn't the kind of let's play you want, we do apologise for that, but that's how we play it. We play this game the way we play ourselves if we're playing by ourselves for single player games. So that just is what it is.
Yep. What you said?
Plus, we also tend to play as realistic as the game will let us. So we don't do any cheated money and stuff like that. So with any money we make from the crops or the harvest that we do, or selling animals or whatever we're doing at that particular moment. So sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's tedious, but like I'm at the saying already, this is how we play it. This is what it is, so we hope you enjoy it. And if you're feeling really lucky, you might get Tubb Farmer to sing a song or two.
Oh, happy day. That's it, one. And let's see. Number 2, we'll wait a little bit longer. So, there we go. How did I miss that? Alright. Where am I taking this corn to?
Yeah, I know I just said that we're playing realistic as possible, but sometimes you just have to bend that rule a little bit. So I am kind of cutting a corner a little bit. Instead of driving all the way around on the road trying to get to the sell point, I'll just take the dirt road by the field that Tubbs is doing a harvesting, and then I'll just cut to the corner of the field and straight into the gate. It's quicker.
Man. I gotta go up to the north east side of the map. Zio. Oh man.
That's where I was in my last contract.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll figure it out. That's a long haul though, just for
Yeah.
um. What is the price on it there? Corn, 827. It's okay. I mean, because we're on normal economy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's just something you got to live with. That's fine. Just what it is when you're doing contracts. Of course, they pick the highest price anyway. So I mean, if you own this field, that's where you'd be hauling it to anyway. So where are we at on this contract? 24%. Not very far along. Not very far along. Sorry, though. Yeah, so going back to what we were talking about a little bit earlier, you know, some of the extra fruit types that they've added into Farm Sim that could potentially be, I know you hate this word, a game changer, but
Now, Mr. Silly P.
uh,
Stay out of our stream.
but honestly, some of those could be possibly potentially like really opening up the game to even expand it and be better. It's really sad that the glitch on console is really holding us back. Which here's what I'm leading up to, trying to make my point. So seasons, quiet as a mouse. You don't hear
Yep.
nothing about it for console no more. So what I'm thinking is that whatever it is, programming or whatever, to get over the difference between console and PC. We're going to have, when season does, if it does come to us, it's going to be so watered down that it's not even going to be close to the version of the seasons that I've been watching PC players use.
No, it's not.
That draws you in, because most of the marketing has been about, you know, you can have a droughty season, you can have a wet season, your cattle or animals age, I mean, golly, there's so many different things on there that could be potentially great for realism, right? So I'm just thinking that that's what's going to end up happening is that we're gonna can't get a watered down version of it.
No, like you know how I feel about it. I'm not just saying it on loads of our episodes. I believe we're going to get the FS17 version of seasons.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe tweaked a little bit, but I don't think we're going to get anything great.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking, is that it'd be something similar to 17.
Now, if you think about it, right, that's if seasons ever come to console, because like there's no guarantee, right, that realism modern is going to be getting so fed up all these glitches that they're trying to fix. They're going to say, look, let's just forget about console.
Well, I mean, it's possible. Yeah, they could get tired of trying to fix all the problems.
Yeah. So there is a chance that just like say, look, let's just work on it and we get it for the FS21 if it comes out.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree. But I really did like in Countryside when I was messing around with the sorghum. I thought that was really cool. It looks just like wheat. You know, it's got that light color to it and kind of the same texture that wheat does in game. and so, but it was something different, so it was totally interesting. But unfortunately, and price wise, believe it or not, it was a better price than wheat, which sorghum is just a little bit, in real life, a bigger grain than wheat. But it's really unfortunate that, you know, you run across that glitch. So
Yeah. Like I was here the other day, and I was running through FS17. I just just downloaded it again just to have a look at it, and I came across a few stuff that was like that you don't hear no one talking about for FS19. Now going back to modders, they're not Giants themselves or anyone else. Like, okay, there's that classic pack that we're always talking about, right? There was two of them. We had the Massey Ferguson 135 classic pack, and then we had the Massey Ferguson classic pack themselves. Right. So hopefully, because I think you were saying that there is a modder looking into it.
yes,
So
black sheep modding is
Black sheep.
currently.
So I'm hoping that that they can do something with it. But here is a few other things, right, that I don't think we will get coming to now, unless the likes of Oxygen David and all them decide to go with it. I don't know if we'll ever get them, right? But in mod version, right, in the mods, right, you have the Merlot telehandler. I use that so much in 17. I actually love that telehandler I did.
Which one was it?
The Merlot.
I don't remember
the
that
green
one. Oh
green
no, yeah,
telehandler.
no. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the little one. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that one so much. It was actually fantastic, right? And also, I don't know if you remember the Lily Juno, the cleaning mod.
Yeah, it cleaned up the stall or.
Yeah.
Yep.
The pens and stuff like that.
Pins, yeah.
Right. Because I went through the mods that was in 17, right? In trailer wise, in seeders, plows, cultivators. We have about 90% of 17 brought over to 19 already. In those cultivators and plows and stuff. Right. And the same with trailers. I think we have about 90% of everything that was brought from 17 is already in 19. Right. But there is a few things that wasn't. Right, like the Marshall trailer, that wasn't brought over yet.
No, it wasn't.
Right, but there's two placeables that I wish was brought to 19 from 17. I don't know how you feel about them, but I used them a lot now in 17 when they came out. And that was the root crop and storage and sales placeable, where you could actually store your sugar beets and your potatoes, but you could also sell it there, and it was a placeable, so you could actually place it on your farm if you wanted it. So pretty much like the bale, sell point, and storage. And then there was also that placeable mill, if you remember that.
Yep, I do remember. Yep.
So I wish they would actually come over,
Yeah.
To be honest with you now. But there's about 20 maps that was on 17 that I do wish would modders actually talk about trying to convert to 19.
Which
the likes of we said Shellington, Colburn.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they were two fantastic maps. Sandy Bay, Thornton Farm, Westbridge Hills, the West Coast. There's so many of them.
Well, that's the thing, though. I think that a lot of those modders, because of the, for lack of better words, the hula hoops that they have to jump through to satisfy Sony or Microsoft for console are not willing to spend the extra time to bring those to the console. That's what I'm thinking. Now I will admit, for us right now, we have more mods than I can ever remember playing Farm Sim.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
but we have less modders that are willing to convert their previous stuff in 17. I'm done. To console that we did have. So I don't know.
Well, like going back to what you just said there about we have more mods in 19 that we ever had. That is true. But about 50% of that is complete shit.
Well, stuff we wouldn't use. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's complete shit.
not for everyone. You know, some of the, like your logger folks, they're loving it because they're getting more.
Oh yeah.
Oh golly, come in too hot.
Like I'm on, like I'm not really on about them. I'm on about the likes of 3 meter plows.
Oh yeah, I'm so sick of 3 meter stuff. Yeah,
stuff like that. We have so much of that we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No.
And yes, to a certain extent, the logging. I will say that to a certain extent, the logging is my pet peeve. I do not like logging, and I just wish. Yes, there is some farms with a lot of logging on it. I will admit that, but not to the extent that is in Farm Sim.
Yeah.
So I just wish that joints would actually separate those two games. You know, like what the way. Look at the way they had the logging in FS15 coming into FS17. Yeah, that was grand. No, like it wasn't in your face. There was only a little bit. But in FS19, it's practically a separate game.
Right. Well, the dynamics of 19 have changed completely from 15 to 17 to now. So I think that's why we're starting to see a lot of the logging stuff. But
Becky goes, poor joints getting the going over.
yeah, I know.
No, they're not poor at all.
No, they're making money.
I just wish they sat back and actually worked on why they're getting the money they're getting.
Well, to me, I'm real disappointed, and I know you're real big on Ford, the brand name Ford tractors. You look at PC, and you can have anywhere from a classic pack all the way up to, what is it, Howie? That's why Chris had us doing the logging on pursuit. Yes, it is, Howie. You're exactly right. You know, they've got any and every kind of tractor that you could dream of in that brand.
Oh yeah.
But you know, for me, I was watching a guy the other day, and shoot, he's got all the 66 series internationals, which that's what I grew up driving. I saw an 806 on there on PC. I'd love to have those tractors. You know, when I was a kid and a young man, that I grew up driving 4440, 4430 John Deere, 4020. The 856 International, the 5088 series Internationals, before Tenneco bought them out and turned them into Case IH. You know.
And the Farmall Internationals, they're all Case.
Oh yeah, the 506 Farmall. I'd love to have that.
Yeah.
You know, on here. And even the 86 series, you know, the 1086, 1486, 986, you know, there's so many of them. Even the old style combines and silage harvesters, international, you know, it's just what I grew up with, and shoot, I'd love to see them on here. But PC gets that kind of preference, so. But they don't have the licensing and requirements that are placed on consoles, so.
And the thing is, that will never change,
No, no.
you know. And that's the it's a pet peeve that I just don't like and I don't understand. So I think Giants are just sitting back going, look, we have to get him a good game. Let him play if they want it. If they don't want it, they can play something else.
Well, I'm not sure what their thought process is, but it ain't something
No,
that
that
my
is their problem.
not my thought process for sure. So
It is. That's theirs. How he goes, don't mind me, I'm just lurking here in the background.
yeah, no worries, Howie. We're just glad to have you. Glad to have you.
The voice of you're the minor reason how we. Because if we keep talking about Giants, I'm going to lose mine. Maybe that's why my internet went. They're like, oh, he's losing it. We have to give him a break.
Yeah, there for a while, I thought they were targeting me because of it. I was like, wait, you got the wrong guy. It was him.
Giant just rang up my provider and went, cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's safe to say I'll never be sponsored by Giants.
Probably not. No. I think you're very safe in that thought process.
Well, I think I'm more than safe. I think that's it.
Let's see, almost. There we go. Maybe time for a haul real quick. I think, yeah, I'm almost full. Time to make a trip.
Yeah, that's one thing about this. When you're doing contracts, depending on what it is, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Like, I am halfway through this field. Now, bear in mind, this map, it's not the biggest map out there, but the biggest fields
Come
by
on.
a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
And field 20, it's not really what you call a big field. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? 13 acres. So it's not a big field by any stretch of the imagination compared to some fields that are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only halfway through this contract and it's been 63 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, we will have to reiterate that for everybody who's joined us, thank you. We do appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
We also like those on the like buttons and stuff like that. But if you do like the like buttons, guys, and subscribe, please pop in the chat and let us know who you are. We would love to say thank you personally. But in saying that, this is one of those games where you really do have to have an interest either in farm sim itself or in some kind of farming background or just like farming in general, whether you worked on it or worked on a farm, not on a farm. Because when you watch, especially when you're doing broadcasts, but you're not doing jump starts and time lapses and stuff like that, a contract will take a long time depending on what it is.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I am looking at about 2 hours in this contract. Yes, Becky, thank you. You're very welcome. We do appreciate you also. And it was only the last 20 minutes we were complaining.
It's not too bad.
No. It's usually an hour and a half of complaints. We're mellowing out in our old age.
Something along those lines.
And true in fairness, guys, shit rolls downhill, and right now, Giants is downwind, so.
Alrighty then.
Thank you. It's not over yet. Oh, wait till you see the complaints if the platinum isn't up to scratch. Then the fun will begin.
Alright, so I need to go around. Hope I'm going the right way.
Do Giants have any other farm cons, game cons planned for the rest of the year, I wonder?
That I don't know. Where am I at? Oh, yeah, go straight. I went way too far out of the way.
Hey guys, so if you have just joined us, thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. You've caught myself and Tubb Farmer on episode 3 of Tuscan Landscape. We were on Mills Landscape Midland, where we continued this Let's Play, which is Farm versus Farm. Reason why we came onto this one and not continued on Mills Landscape is because on my end, my internet went, and it went for a bit too long. It went for something like 3 weeks. So we didn't really feel like that it was right to continue where we left off after a 3-week break. So we just decided to start a new map, a new Let's Play, and just start from scratch again. And in our discussions on which map we should play on, we came across a few glitches and stuff like that which we were just discussing there a while ago.
Yep.
So we decided to play on Tuscan Lands. So my opinion on the map, yeah, I like it. It's a nice map. It's kind of a perfect map for a multiplayer game. Fields ain't too big, fields ain't too small. Plus, now it will not be a. I will say this: it's not a map for a multiplayer farm for farm. So, if you were to go 4 farms on it, it would be very difficult to do anything. The fields really ain't flat enough, and there's not really a whole lot of spaces where you could actually just terraform to make farms, if I'm being honest. So it's not a great map for a multi-farm multiplayer. But if you're going just for a single farm multiplayer game, yeah, it's a great little map for it. That's my opinion. I don't know what Tubbs' opinion is on it. That's mine. How come you're doing head-to-head still? Becky, we're still doing a head-to-head because, like I said, we just continued from Mills Landscape. We had an original idea of playing about 100 episodes. on Mills Landscape. Sadly, that didn't work out. So we just decided to continue it onto here. Now, we will say this, we're not going to go 100 episodes on this Let's Play. That's not going to happen. So we will probably go 30, 25, and then we probably head on to a different map or something. But we will be going, we will discuss, myself and Tubb, we probably will do another single map Let's Play, probably on Lone Oak. Could be on Welter if we do it. But what we might do is open that up. So it won't be just myself and Tubbs. We'll open it up to whoever wants to join us on it. But like I said, myself and Tubbs will discuss it and we'll have a chat about it and see what we come up with. Because it wouldn't be the first time we say we'll have a multiplayer one and then it didn't work out. So. But that's the reason why we're still doing a head-to-head. I don't think we kind of came to fulfillment on Mills Landscape, so we just decided to do one on this. But it's still the same kind of Let's Play, so I don't know how Tubbs is doing on his end, but on my end I'm still open to subscriber contracts. So
nope.
If you want me to do horses or just sugar beets or potatoes or whatever, pop it into the chat. If I can do it, I will. If I like to do it, I will. If not, I will decide against it. And on this one, like no friends, that's on our Let's Plays. And I remember he was.
Yeah, exactly.
So we still might get.
Oh no!
Around.
Come on. Alright, I'm still here, so alright, so we're still going along. Had a glitch, don't know what it was, y'all, but we're still going along. I'm not sure, Howie. Lost Chris there. Hopefully his internet's still up because I'm still on the deal. Let me send him another chat real quick. See if that helps. Because I'm not really sure what happened here. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm here.
Are you still in the game?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's going good. You got real scratchy and then boom, you were gone. I stopped. It was like it was weird.
My broadcast cut it.
Your did?
Yeah.
Giants kicked him. Too much complaining. That's what Becky said.
Yeah, too much complaining. I was literally
Evan
kicked from my own
Bandit, thank you
broadcast.
for the follow. He's still on, but it stopped, is what Howie said. Yeah, Becky said he's complaining too much. Giants kicked him.
Oh my god, I was like, what the hell?
Well, I was sitting here and I thought, well, you started getting real scratchy and stuff, and I thought, well,
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you know, this is the first time this has happened. It's the first time I'm gonna be saying this. I am not going to start my broadcast again. So with that, guys, I'm saying goodbye to you. Oh. So, but I will stay on. I will still play this game, so I'll still be here for on Tubbs' side. So.
Yeah, we'll hang on for probably 20 minutes longer, and we'll jump off. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, because
you get scratchy there now.
Me? I'm getting scratchy, or you?
You are.
Maybe it's the internet thing.
Yeah, no, I just kicked.
Yeah, because I was like, my combine just stopped, and I thought, oh no, it kicked me again or something, and I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden my combine went 100 miles an hour down to the end of the field, and I'm like, well, I'm still here, I guess, and then you were gone, so it's like, well, this isn't good.
It kicked me. It kicked me completely.
That was funny. Becky said, Giants kicked him, too much complaining.
Oh my god, I was like, Jesus, no way. Well,
hey, Evan Bandit. This map is Tuscan Lands, is what it's called. Howie said, yeah, he was there, and then he just went blue.
I was like, what the hell is just happening here?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
That's another email to Joints.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get a response too. Then again, it could be PlayStation servers. It's hard to tell.
Oh no, it's a server, because that's what it said to me. It goes, the connection to the server can't be established. So.
And that's weird, because the game is still up in the Giants server, because I'm still on. Otherwise, it would have kicked me.
Oh no, like that's what I can't understand, because I'm still in the game. We're still in multiplayer.
Right.
Yeah, so I just kind of, I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let it go. It's alright, let it go.
You made it too rough for Giants. They're like, I bet you're like on one of those little lists or whatever. They're like, this is that Chris Larkin dude.
I'm on the FBI watch list.
You're probably on the Giants watch list.
like if truth be told, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to get a wanted poster now shortly.
That's too funny.
You're going to get one of these cease and resist letters. Stop playing with Larkin. We're going to kick you also.
How funny. Yeah, I mean,
bring it on.
For me, it was just you were talking, and I could hear you kind of cutting in and out, and then my combine started doing that glitchy stuff, and I thought, here we go, I'm fixing to get kicked or whatever, and nope, you were gone, and then the combine took off real fast, and I'm like, okay, I'm still on.
But here's the thing, I got kicked from my own server.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Everybody else has let us stay at it, but the owner can't. The host can't. He has to be gone.
It's like, okay. Because usually it kicks me.
I now know how you feel.
Yeah. Ah, come on, get back here. Yeah, typically it kicks me, but it didn't this time. for whatever reason.
Came by, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a good. I'm gonna have a good thumbnail. Trust me. My
Giants,
thumbnail's gonna say
Giants kick.
kicked me from the
Yeah,
server.
Giants kicked me from the server. Too much complaining and griping.
Oh no! That's what we had. My thumbnail is going to be. Giants kicked me from the server.
What a deal. That was funny.
Well, guys, for the first time ever, I'm going to be saying this. Welcome to Tubb Farmers channel. Well, I hope you like what you see and what you hear. My name is Chris Larkin. This is Tubb Farmer. Please hit that like button and subscribe button. I know he would appreciate it.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely appreciate it. See.
But if you want to come over to the dark side where all the fun and games happen, come on over. You might be able to get to see me, but come on over.
What did you say, Howie? Howie says, well, since my live, since my live.
Berserk Films for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks very much.
PlayStation's free. I guess I'll do some farming for a while. Watch this stream. Okay. He says, yeah, see the latest mods.
Oh, don't get me started on the mods. We'll all be kicked from servers.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Alright. Probably get this last bin full and we'll probably call it a night since we lost Chris. I've actually got
no, I'm still here.
Yeah, well, I gotta start working on dinner for everybody and get that going. So I mean, it kind of worked out.
For who?
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll probably get a phone call now tomorrow night from Giants. We were promised that you're back on if you behave.
Yeah. Coulter, what'd you say? Howie, another cultivator fabric shed, more bunker. Yeah, I saw that. Another rake. And the rake that they put in there, Howie, is going to probably be the largest rake that we've got in game so far. I forgot what the meters was, but when I looked at it, I thought, man, that's pretty, the newest. Yeah, that's going to be the largest one. 19 meters, yeah. That is going to be the biggest one that we've got in game.
That's the only mod I downloaded from this set of mods.
Who's that little truck running around over here?
I don't know, but he's not broadcasting.
Yep.
He's running silent.
Yeah.
He's gone radio silent.
I'm almost done with this contract, looks like.
He's on a mission.
Yeah, 92%. So I don't have too much longer to go. I'll finish up this contract and call it a night. Made a little bit of extra money and got you kicked.
Like
Giants kicked you.
Like what we always say, on this channel, anything can happen.
It did.
If it's not the leprechauns, apparently it's Giants.
Yeah, Giants kicking you.
So it's either little people or large people.
Here, come here.
They just won't leave me alone.
Stop. Stop.
I just turned off my engine for no reason.
Wait,
Tilly,
everybody
no,
always
ma'am.
pick on me.
No.
Right.
When I say come here, you come here. No, ma'am. You don't run.
Uh-oh,
No.
puppy's getting in
No.
trouble.
No.
Faith getting onto the
No.
puppy.
You understand?
And I say the puppy is listening.
No.
No, she's not.
No.
No.
Faith, I understand your frustration. I'm like that with joints.
Here.
That's too funny.
Tilly. No.
Yeah, we're almost.
See, even the puppy's whining.
Mm-hmm.
You. No, ma'am. No, no.
Yeah, the puppy's like, nope,
No.
not listening.
No, no.
Alright,
You
so
don't run for
I'm
me.
gonna go empty this one,
That's a
and
no, no.
we should be able to get one
No,
more.
no. When I say come here, you come here. Now come here.
Well, at least I might get the contract finished tomorrow night if I let it back on the server.
Tilly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Here. Tilly.
I'll probably get I'll probably try to join tomorrow night. I'll probably get a big flashing sign across my TV. You're banned for life.
What it was, Becky said, pity fats won't go to silent. And then Tim says, if Chris needs a reference to submit to Giants to get back on, he said, don't call me. Oh, Lord.
Oh, when it comes to this, I don't think God himself could help me out. Well, I could buy the whole giant company, I still wouldn't be allowed back on it.
Yeah, that's too funny.
You're getting big.
Alright, so let's finish up this contract. And so, folks, when I get down to finishing up this contract, we'll call it a night.
I called that about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you called it. I think Giants called it. They're like, hey, that's that dude. We're kicking him tonight.
Giants is like, that's enough. No more hiding in the closet. Let's just kick him. It's a
Yeah. They're like, hey, that guy from Ireland is back on here.
3 weeks wasn't enough.
Do you think it's a conspiracy they cut your line?
Well, they cut my broadcast without any notice. So.
Oh, that's too funny.
Oh,
Too
they got long
funny.
arms.
They got long arms. Yeah, like the long arm of the law. That is too funny. 95%.
Sure. It is what it is. It's amusing.
Yeah. I knew it was coming sometime, just didn't know when.
It's all fun and laughter, right? It's all full of laughter. Then someone's mind gets caught.
Well, can't see what Chris is up to, but at least the jokes are still coming. That's what Howie said.
Hey, Howie, they could take my coffee, but they can't take my freedom.
They're not gonna take your coffee. Nobody wants that cat shit coffee.
I wonder if James go to bed having nightmares about an Irish guy.
I don't know. It's possible. It's very possible. That's too funny, though. Okay, last little strip.
Like, they couldn't even wait till they got halfway around the field before they cut it. Fuck's sake, like, they had no, they had no decency whatsoever. You see,
Alright.
it's always shitting on their little guy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like this wee leprechaun did nothing to them.
Alright, So I'm gonna go sell this load, and that'll be it for tonight. But anyway, guess we'll start with our goodbyes.
Yeah, that's all. I might as well start. Thanks guys for joining me. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Any complaints, please write them at the joints. Because I can't forward them onto me, because I can't forward them onto them. They won't listen.
Well, we do appreciate y'all joining tonight, and thank you so much for the likes. Everybody that's tuned in, please make sure to hit the subscribe button also, even though we lost Chris because Giants kicked him. I'm sure it's nothing personal whatsoever, but we do appreciate y'all being here, and hope to see y'all tomorrow night. Whoa, hang on, boy, I'm jumping all over the place here. But we do appreciate y'all being here, and like I said, we'll be here tomorrow night, same place, typically the same time, and cutting across all these fields. Yeah, hopefully the server will let him back on. We'll see. But thank y'all for being here, and thank you for I can't remember who all followed tonight, but thank you for all the followers. Howie, Becky, thank you. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Oh, tuning in, and I looked off for a second and wrecked into a tree. So hey, can't leave without a blooper. So
yeah, so I will say that thank you Becky, and thank you Howard for joining my stream before I was kicked. I appreciate it, guys, as always.
Let's see, Evan Bandit, thank you for the follow, and thank you for the chat. But appreciate y'all being here. That's the reason that we do this, because y'all are here. And as soon as I sell this, we'll probably be calling it a night.
Yeah, so with that being said, guys, go check out channels if this is what you like. We do have a bit of a laugh on our banter and everything else when we can broadcast. Sometimes it's out of our control when we can't.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're not even told it's going to happen. But it is what it is. We
sometimes
get on,
Giants just kicks you for no reason.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, guys, thank you for joining us. I am Chris. He is Tubb Farmer, and like we said on this channel, when things go right, it wasn't us. When things go wrong, it's fucking joints. Catch us tomorrow night. Bye.
And I'm almost done, y'all, and we will call it that. But anyway, thank y'all for being here, and like Chris said, thanks for tuning in to us. I'm Tubb Farmer. He is Chris Larkin, my farm partner, and from Tuscan Lands. Appreciate y'all being here tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.
Adios. Muchachos.
Adios, muchachos. Seriously?